Your Place, Your Money. Brought to you by Rogue Credit Union and AARP.
Welcome to Your Place, Your Money. I'm joined today by John Tapogna, the president of Echo Northwest in Portland. John, thanks so much for taking the time today.
You bet. Happy to.
Yeah, so we're obviously in an incredible time in our country, in the history of our country, in the world, really. A lot of us are concerned about the economy. What is something our viewers can do to make a difference?
I mean, you really have to listen to the public health advice on this one. And where we go with this pandemic is where we're going to go with this economy. They are one and the same at this point. And so, wearing a mask, keeping your 6 feet, staying out of large crowds, washing your hands, whatever the public health officials tell you to do, my recommendation is follow it to the letter.
We've seen jobs rebound some this summer as states have opened up, and of course it's ebbing and flowing as coronavirus is an ongoing issue. What do you think the next few months look like? Yeah,
well, it really goes back to your first question, which is how does a community behave? Because in essence, we're in a period now where some people are saying we're dancing with the virus, right? The virus is out there. It's in the background. If you put yourself in the wrong spot, you're going to get it. And so what we've seen in Oregon, but even more so in places like Florida and Texas and Arizona, is if you push hard on the economic lever and go back into the bars and go back into in-dining and restaurants with, a lot of people around, you get outbreaks and you get them pretty quickly. And then people stop eating out. So you can see this consumer spending sort of surging in places after reopening in Florida, Texas, and Arizona, and then it hit a wall and it came back down again, which is basically saying that the virus is calling the shots right now. We can have the governor sort of put us back into a different phase or maybe even recommend a lockdown, but the virus is sending just as strong signals as the governor is, because if people are seeing that there's an outbreak in their community, they're not going to go out the front door and they're not going to be spending money in the way that they would otherwise. So back to your original question, the economic outlook gets better. The better is our fight against this pandemic.
Very interesting. And I know you're doing a deeper dive on this subject that people can tune into here in the coming weeks. Where can they find that?
Yeah, so we're collaborating with the Meyer Memorial Trust and Rakaya Adams. Their chief investment officer is going to be partnering. It's sponsored through AARP. It's on August 11th. And if you want to learn more, you go to aarp.org/OR for Oregon.
Well, John, thank you so much for taking the time and sitting down with us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Anytime.